What's up with y'all? This King Rip, you feel me? Happy Sabbath. Y'all remember the song? They try to build a wall between us. They know they won't win. That one? Remember that song? Trip out on this, right? I'm talking to some family, you feel me? But right here, niggas gonna drop a family member's name. Like, let me show you how stupid and illiterate these individuals is. I never talked to them about my family. I never told them any name. So imagine when an individual, total stranger, that damn stalker, right? They're on camera in a federal investigation, but they're gonna speak on a family member's name. I thought they had all types of lives. Not paying attention to me, you feel me? So speaking specific names, now she gets paid all types of millions, but that ties these officers to these idiots. And then, and this, you know what type of program this is, so that don't look good for those officers. And then over there cross state lines, which makes it even more federal. Do you get what I mean? So imagine, oh, he's talking to so-and-so, but they mentioning names. And I heard it, while I'm talking to her. You feel me? I'm all like, they don't know her. Didn't they say she was a federal agent? They don't know her at all. You feel me? Like, that's stupid. I'm not even finna drop her name. You feel me? But because they mentioned her name, and she heard it, you feel me? Like, and we're just like, okay. They want to, and I'm sitting back in my mind like, look, we're getting paid. So I'm not finna cut my family off just because some idiot group don't got one. I'm not council culture. You feel me? Like, I will never react like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So, nah, we just got paid. They just got charged like a motherfucker. You feel me? So then on top of that, on her end too, she was getting paid. That's what happens when you contacting somebody, you're crossing state lines, or you're just in the same state and somebody is trying to infiltrate your conversation. Oh, but when you learn cyber stalking, or cyber security, you'll know all the trouble they went through in order to even do that, these officers. Because these individuals don't got that type of technology. They just got a phone that's rigged. You feel me? Which ties them easily, like bam, open and shut. You feel me? Open and shut case. You feel me? So imagine this on her end, or when on my brother's end, or anybody that I pretty much contacted. You feel me? Anybody I pretty much contacted, and sit back, and then they can't deny it because they right on camera, sitting right on the freaking camera. And I literally just made another video like, nigga, we going to court. I'm finna use this camera and their personal phones. So imagine this. That's tied to the officers. And then the officers tied themselves to other officers. Let me show you this indictment. The other officers out of state. Same stuff I've been mentioning. Like, it's not nothing to get hysterical about. It's not my penal code violation. So it's just millions. You feel me? Like, but look at how these indictments work. You feel me? So the subpoena, bam, boom. Then the indictments, bam, because this person is right here communicating like this. This is right here, bam, 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 subpoena this, that, bam, 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 and then that's connected to that, bam. Automatically, it's already federal. So bam, then this person linked up all in the damn phone. And then that cross state lines. You know how I know? Because we already did it. This is just the last sector, right? So imagine, before I even get on the phone or before we even contacting each other on social, because we already targeting this group, right? Our government, like everything, right? So imagine this: you get on the phone, you just average day, you don't went to the store, you just walking through, then you hear the cyber stalking, and you're like, yeah, and you're recording and filming. Now you got extra assets, but they done violated so many penal codes. Because you didn't go there for that. You didn't agree for that. No other worker agreed to be around that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's not a part of no legal system to do. Do you get what I mean? So imagine when you're doing your everyday life, like walking in the park, cruise control, and then you have all these interruptions trying to get involved with your personal life. Oh, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do this, we want to do that. Like, they can't deny what's on camera. They can't deny what's in their phone. They can't deny none of that. That's why I always say it. Like, my social, as soon as they mention my social or anything to do with me, like, it's automatically federal. Automatically. It's automatically money. It's automatically that. You know why? Because of everything that I already ended. Everything I already addressed it, and then them not having consent to speak anyway. So when they did that, that was basically a conspiracy. It was basically, premeditated. It was basically, accessory. That's 3 life sentences right there. And what was the crime? You get what I'm saying? That's even more. I know when I was 18, I beat all of that type of stuff. When it came to, conspiracy and all that other stuff. You feel me? So I know that carries life. You feel me? But she got paid. Other family members got paid. Do you feel me? Like, that was the purpose. I'm not finna stop doing what I'm doing because I'm around some messed up, you know what I mean? I don't have to tell them anything. But when they start assuming and then they start plotting it out, like, oh, nigga, you been stalking me for like, how long you been stalking me? How long you been plotting on the same worthless stuff? And how do your body look and how do my body look? How is your mind and how is my mind? Where has that gotten you? Versus where that got me, where did that got our country? You feel me? So nah, that's just pretty much out. You feel me? And then the nigga on parole, so you already know. That's getting ready to come off. Case getting ready to be overturned, cleared. You feel me? So imagine this now. How that affected the family, and then you got something like that happen. Oh, we were doing. Oh, this is the. You know what I mean? You can't help who you date. Me, personally, I can say I never dated one of these type of individuals. Ever. You feel me? Like, that'll never happen. You feel me? Like, nah. But imagine this. You cannot help who you date, and then individuals just sit around all damn day long, like I said in the last video, and they just talking about you. Now, imagine dating somebody like that. Nothing going on in their life. Y'all know y'all finna sue the GR system, too. DPSS, because when somebody can sit back and a part of the pilot program, you have to get a job. There ain't no, oh, you're this or you're that, and every damn day you're just sitting around stalking. You just want to hawk. You feel me? That don't work like that. And now imagine all the people that actually sat back and they got kicked out of that because they didn't get a damn job. And then imagine council culture was just sitting back. Oh, we're going to turn a blind eye to this because they're stalking the community for us and the officers. Like, what, nigga? Like, you feel me? Like, no. So that was discrimination in itself. That was a federal hate crime. You feel me? And who's red-handed in your relationships or in your program? That didn't have nothing to do. See, it's something if you already got something to do. It's something if you're already doing this, something you're doing that. Now, understand, whether you're in the workplace, programs, housing, whatever it is, somebody's getting funded, somebody's getting money. When you start doing stuff like that, you're a liability because you start doing stuff because it's taking from those people that gave you the equal opportunity to know how to work, to know how to live, to know how to be in society, period. To be productive, you know what I mean? And when you're not doing that and you're showing that you just don't like America, you don't like society, you begin to be a liability because you use something only to get in so you can try to victimize somebody and then wait around and then just what? What were you really monitoring? Because that's not really monitoring a damn thing. That's called stalking. That violates Penal Code 646.9. That's a federal sex crime. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm not sugarcoating a damn thing. So, yes, a lot of y'all is getting paid in so many different ways. So many different ways. It's like, how can I put it like in like a positive term? Look at it like the stock exchange, right? You're in the stock exchange. You put your money in. You put like a little bit of money in. Just a little bit. And that turned into all types of millions and billions. Like, that's basically what it is. When you go to sleep, guess who's getting paid? You are. You know why? Because your security camera is picking up cyber stalking, sexual harassment. Somebody's from the department is playing on a device, sitting back, looking dumber than ever, right? And trying to communicate to individuals just like that, giving up your personal privacy information. And you know that's federal violations. That's not, oh, we got a problem with so-and-so. No, you got a problem with being a stalker, not drugs. Not nothing really mental, because mental people don't got time for that. Not nothing with drunkenness. You feel me? You got a problem with stalking and sexual harassment and trying to target people, which Obama already said it. That's a, what? That's a capital crime. You feel me? That's stupid. Now, trust me, after you do so much time, you're not even gonna want to even think about doing anything to get you back in. Council culture don't think like that. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, we all got paid. It's an everyday thing. We all got paid. You feel me? Just like every day, I got my own mindset. I got my own little stuff and my own little thing set to where, oh, nigga, I'm finna get up. I'm finna brush my teeth. I'm finna go ahead and sweep up. You feel me? Because I clean up behind myself. That's just a given. You feel me? I'm finna fan out all the gnats, all the flies. I'm finna fan out every single thing. And then all the invasion of privacy type of individuals, guess what? I'm finna clean up all the stuff that I need to clean up that I'm gonna have to sit down or touch, or that I have to clean up flat out. You feel me? And then I'm gonna sit back and laugh. I'm gonna make little faces at the camera because I'm finna subpoena it. Do you get what I mean? I'm finna subpoena it. So imagine how I feel and how I be telling y'all this is a walk in the park. It's like y'all in your own stuff, your own business, and you're doing your everyday job. And then you got your customers coming in and they're trying to act like they're filming you. Oh, we need to point our phone in this way or that way. Like, nigga, you a joke. You feel me? Like, I'm still gonna be here. I'm still finna be in society. I'm still finna be out. I'm not a part of no council culture. I don't leave property and phones around trying to make somebody feel paranoid. I don't pay for that. I'm gonna subpoena it though. Like, you get what I'm saying? What do you got in there so important that you want me to feel a certain way? You can't tease nobody with evidence against you. You feel me? And they don't get that. So mentioning privacy and everything like that, guess what? My family members just got paid, every last one of them. You feel me? Because that's what happens when you try to go after one family member, or you're trying to act like you're stalking one family member, that whole family gets paid. You feel me? That's how that happens, you know? Especially when it's a badge behind it. You know what I mean? Like, and trying to act like, oh, we're legal, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like, nah, I can rub it in their face all damn day long. They gonna do a motherfucking thing. You feel me? And say it just like that. And then use the same thing in court. And not give a damn. You know why? Because you're supposed to be in tune with your family. You're supposed to care about your family. Not, oh, this is gonna provoke. No, the show's already over. We're already headed to court. This is just evidence. You feel me? So, like I said, like when I'm out there and I be telling y'all, look, they're breaking the law, film them and report them and get paid. And get paid, because this is council culture. No real live American street, like, they're not doing that. We're not doing nothing like that. They ain't even in the category of street. In fact, everything that council culture did violated everything to do with street codes. It violated everything to do with anybody's mentality, from the workplace, the street, religion, everything, even morals and ethics. Because they're council culture. They don't believe in it. It doesn't exist. Like, you can tell them to you purple and blue in the face and all types of other colors, and it just won't click because they already agreed to be treason. And they've been that way for a minute. That's why they do stuff that produces the struggle. And they don't see it that way. We make songs and movies about this type of stuff. You feel me? And we adjusted our lifestyle to this type of discrimination so we can get into housing, so we can get into the workplace, so we can get the money, so we can afford all of that stuff. This was the problem in our country. You know what I mean? Just to sum it up like that. So while we're in cruise control, while we doing what we're doing every day, just relaxing and stuff like that, guess what? You don't never see in my videos like where I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm always on relax mode. You feel me? Or I'm just like, you know, serious, or I'm just laughing. You feel me? Never hysterical, never panicked out, never, you know, imbalanced from emotional, mental, or anything else. Just as soon as I got on the social platforms, what did I do? Y'all noticed, as soon as I got onto it, everything balanced out. Everything that was a disruption of something, it just balanced out. Like, nah, that was just this, that was that, and they was just lying about this because they're dirty, they can't shower. Nobody did nothing to the water. This was that, this was this because they plagued, they got the mark of the beast. Look, there's a scripture, bam, 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 bam. You feel me? And they would just sit back and admit it and then go back and to pretend that you don't know, and so they can pretend something else. Like, nah, they've been doing the same thing every day. Y'all see that when we're out there traveling, it's the same thing. Like, we can get literally on the metro and the bus, and I BS you not. I BS you not, right? We could be on the bus. We could be on the bus. We could be on the metro, and I'll be timing it. I'll be like, bam. Okay, let's see how much money we can get. Let's see how many individuals on every stop. Every stop. Show you how impulsive these officers were when they were sending these individuals. But let's see how, on every stop, right? Every stop, let's see how many people get on the bus. Let's see what direction they're looking at. Let's see the line strips they're telling everybody. The same pretense, right? Everybody's either a friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, right? And let's see these line scripts, or let's see these word scripts of doo-doo from their own DNA, out of their own buttocks, their own actions, basically. You feel me? Let's see them, and let's see how they react. Let's see how identical, and then we just stop back and watch them like, oh yeah, they're reading line scripts. They don't even got no brain. You feel me? Like, that was basically what that was. And then we were sitting back getting paid the whole time because we didn't agree to that. That's why they have it on that thing, you know, unwanted attention and all types of other stuff. You feel me? So, nah. They ain't trying to give nobody attitude, because the attitude don't mean anything what they was trying to do. Like, that was a scary adjustment. That was a gang of scary individuals trying to adjust to you. That's it. That's all. Like, you feel me? And then reading line scripts. If you notice, their phone's always in their hands. They look identical. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. At least you don't look like that with your phone. Do you get what I mean? So that was basically that. But this is how they get indicted, though. Tying themselves to all of this other stuff, and then over the state lines. So yeah, I don't give a damn about their emotions. I ain't sleeping with them. You feel me? Like, and I damn for sure ain't gonna allow nobody to ever think that you're gonna speak on certain things and you finna actually live to tell the story. You feel me? Like, that's not finna happen. You feel me? And then you're in a federal investigation too. Like, you know you already dead. Like, especially for treason, like, you already know. Like, no matter how it is. And then your medical part, like, nah, you're already gone. You feel me? And I can literally say, none of these individuals know me. I don't know them. They don't know family members. They don't know a damn thing. It's just hand-me-down information from the department. So getting them is getting to the department. You feel me? All of the little threats that they be making every day, like, trust me, nobody's doing a damn thing. They ain't letting them flip it around. They're not letting them do none of that type of stuff. That's pretty much over. So, like I said, I'm going to keep them talking. They're going to talk on that damn camera. They're going to talk on their phones. And we're going to